Hey guys, Shadow Sun here. I hope all are doing well. I wanted to give you guys a quick disclaimer about this video. It's a first for me. So the short of it is that I have decided to try out putting myself out there and for you guys to actually see me on camera, since it's a talking video anyway. And I hope that it comes out well. I just want you guys to understand that I'm the only one doing this right now. It is me and my phone, and that's all I have, and I'm trying to have an immersive experience with this in terms of being able to do this independently as a blind person, and I want you guys to see that, blind people can make effective videos. Um, and I also, just to let you know, it does shake a little bit just because I am in the process of getting a tripod, and all I have right now is my phone and my ability to hold a camera. So I apologize in advance for the shakiness, but without further delay, I hope you guys enjoy the video and enjoy the topic. We're talking here about quarantine and how it is affecting my personal path. Hey guys, Shadow Sun here. So I wanted to get into this video, and I may go out of frame just because of the nature of my eyes and just my hand being a little shaky. So I wanted to just get into quarantine just a little bit. Quarantine hasn't entirely affected my path too much, just in the sense that it's really getting me to think about what I use, how I use it, and what I use it for in terms of what items I might use. Instead of using something I might have purchased or a thing that I purchased in general, I'm using things in my own area, and I'm using things that work sorry, that's my email, that I use for my path, and it may fall into the context of performing a ritual or a ritual style working, uh, or working within a ritual, but it doesn't always have to be within ritual. A lot of my spells and things have been long term, so a lot of the things I've just been is um, giving a little bit of momentum to it and energy to it, but also I have been doing a little bit more ritual, and the items that I use might be just things around my house, which I have done in the past, but it's more of a creative way of thinking about it, because I'm thinking about how I use these items and what I use them for. The other thing, in terms of this quarantine situation, is how I offer, or what I offer to my deities, spirits, and ancestors, is different. Just because of, I make sure to ask and figure out what they want as offerings, and make sure that the things I have around me are acceptable offerings. A lot of candles are being lit right now, in terms of that. And that hasn't been a part of my practice for quite a while, so old things are coming into my practice. Older things that I did when I was starting out, lighting candles to them, in addition to giving things, not just physical things, but emotional things, which is what I didn't get a chance to get into with the accompanying blog post, but that's more into another discussion on the whole. But I also wanted to get into just the other thing that really has got me thinking is when I use certain things. So if I, instead of using a crystal, I might use another object around my house to represent something. I will dedicate that thing for that purpose, depending on what I'm trying to use. And it's just really taking a different approach to how things work. Quarantine also has given me a chance to really reflect on what I believe and what is pertinent to this path, and how my path has changed, and what is still a crucial part to what I believe and what isn't, which has been that way for quite a while because things are shifting, but now I feel like I have more time to really think about it, whereas before I was thinking about it and journaling about it, but I wasn't giving it as much time as I wanted. Not that I didn't give it the time that it required, I did, but now I can devote more time into really taking that time to prioritize it. Um, and I've always made it a point to prioritize various aspects of my path without neglecting the physical and mundane side of life. Now I feel like I'm just learning how to balance it all out again, just in terms of, the restrictions. For example, I can't venture out and connect within my environment and connect with the nature around me only within a certain limitation, just because I am immune compromised and I don't want to take the risk of potentially exposing myself. I can take all the precautions in the world, but the thing is, people don't always heed precautions, as evidenced by the people. You've seen the news. I'm sure you know what's going on. People aren't always heeding these precautions, and I'm not going to put myself at risk. So I can't venture out into a whole new part of my own city and connect with that part of the city, or connect with a different aspect of the land and the spirits around. So I'm learning different ways to connect with nature, with the spirits around me, the land around me, um, and other aspects of my path. I'm sorry for the shifting again. I realize I think I'm out of alignment. Anyway, that's pretty much how my path is being affected. In short, it hasn't been, but at the same time, it has, in terms of limiting where I go and what I do, but I also am finding new ways to do that. So I want to hear from you. What is your path like now? How is it being affected? Is it being reinvigorated? Is it not? Are you having any challenges? Leave a comment below in this video, and I want to know what you guys think. And I hope to speak to you all very soon. Of course, I'm going to have a video up on Sunday, but I wanted to also have another quick video possibly tomorrow, just inquiring about some things. But I hope you all have a good weekend. Stay safe, stay healthy. If you like what you see, subscribe, turn on the notification sound, and before you leave that part of the notification sound, make sure it's set to all so you don't miss an entire video. Talk to you all soon. Many blessings.